Insurance, they couldn't have it, so I left him. I went to the one. So I had the A-fit. I'll bring you jewelry and money too. No, that ain't all I'll do for you. If you would bring it to me, bring your sweet love and bring it on home to me. Yeah, yeah.
Good evening, everybody. I would like to welcome all of you to the Jefferson City Art Club Fling. And it's really amazing. We have been in existence for 116 years. I think we should give ourselves a hand for doing that. I'm so glad that all of you could come tonight, come out in the cold, and appreciate you bringing food and bringing samples of your art. We're going to have a wonderful evening. We have some nice things planned tonight. And to start out the evening, I would like for you to know we have a very special guest with us tonight. And I'm going to introduce this guest to us right now. And I want to introduce to you our Mayor of Jefferson City, Carrie Turkey. And I also want to introduce to you the president of our art club, Sharon Lukanoff. And Carrie, I'm going to give you the microphone.
Thank you very much. It is such an honor to be here tonight. I'm honored to be a guest here and have something special that I'd like to present. And as the mayor of the capital city, art is something that is so important for our community. Every community has art in so many ways, and whether we see it or not, art is just in everything. It's in everything we see and do, and I think those of you in the room have such a great appreciation and carrying forward that art, whether it's the visual arts, and I loved the music you all were performing. It was lovely, and I love seeing all the works of art that you have here today. So I really appreciate what you do, and I think in leadership and also serving as mayor, I will say that something I really enjoy is art, and I think sometimes being able to look at a blank canvas and seeing what that is going to look like for the future is something that you have to have that vision, whatever it may be. And it's interesting as we do some big projects here in the city, whether it's prison redevelopment or rehabbing some of our historic areas, and sometimes we've talked to people who've said, how can you see what this is going to be and seeing that vision, or even building a bridge to get to our riverfront. Like, there's things that sometimes they don't exist and people have a hard time visualizing and seeing that. But I will say that as much as I love art, I think that art has helped to give that vision, and you can see sometimes what you have in mind. The creativity part is just so important. So even whether it's in art or whatever it may be, I just love art. I love how art is in everything in our community. I appreciate each and every one of you for your passion for art, and I hope you keep it going. I know if I could be doing anything right now, I think I'd be getting a canvas out and painting. I love being mayor, but that's my other passion is art as well. So I think it's really cool to be able to be here among artists, and thank you for your many, many years of service to our great capital city. So with that, I do have a special proclamation that I will read and present to you tonight. So this reads, whereas the Jefferson City Art Club was organized in September of 1903 by Miss Ada Oldham and several young ladies in Jefferson City, Missouri, who wished to share the joys of art with the community. Their inspiration was confirmed by a visit of the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, Missouri. They then returned to Jefferson City and began their journey as an outstanding art club that is now respectively 100 years in longevity. And whereas the members of the Jefferson City, Missouri Art Club are dedicated to the study of and the fostering of art appreciation in the community. And whereas the Jefferson City Art Club was founded in 1904 to support the study of and fostering of art, the Jefferson City Art Club has continued its purpose by presenting art functions for the community, by joining forces with the schools, the city of Jefferson, and artists with a vast geometrical area continuing to enhance the love of art. And whereas Jefferson City, Missouri Art Club is currently in its 116th year, now therefore I, Carrie Turgeon, Mayor of the City of Jefferson, do hereby proclaim November 8, 2019, as Jefferson City Art Club Day in the city of Jefferson. So congratulations and keep up the great work. Keep up the great artwork. Thank you all very much.
Please, thank you. Photos.
Thank you all.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. This is wonderful. It's really wonderful.
Thank you.
And thanks to everyone for all the art that we've done over the past 116 years. And it takes a lot of hard work and activity to get there. And we've done it.
Yes. Yay, hey, hey, hey.
The Jefferson City Art Club, Roberta Dunkel. This is Roberta Dunkel, the Vice President of the Jefferson City Art Club, and she's got a few words she wants to say tonight.
Actually, I'm the second vice president. Our club goes back to 1903, when several women in Jefferson City gathered together to talk about art. And they formed the Jefferson City Art Club and traveled together to the World's Fair in St. Louis. They saw some wonderful works of art there and were very inspired, so that when they came back, they decided to invite artists from nearby and farther away to speak to them at their club meetings, much like we do today. The club grew in numbers and in our community service. Today we work closely with Capital Arts and have several art shows there in the spring. The JCAC Adult Artist Fine, the Jefferson City Adult Fine Artist Exhibit is in March through April. The Ruth Hogan Art Show of elementary school art will be in March, and it's very exciting to have the sketch day for all the high school students in the area in May. Every other fall we sponsor the Jefferson City Professional Artist Exhibit. On our 100th year, which was in 2003-2004, we celebrated by raising enough funds so that sculptress Sabra Meyer could create a maquette for the future Corps of Discovery, the Lewis and Clark sculpture. The sculpture now resides at the Trailhead Plaza, located on the state capitol grounds. If you want to know more about the history of the Jefferson City Art Club, you can look it up on the website, and Janet Maurer has a longer, more detailed story to tell.
I want to, on that note of history note, I just wanted to say that my husband's brother, he lives in Phoenix, Arizona now, but when he was in high school, he took part in the Jefferson City Art Club Sketch Day. And that's when they hung the art on the governor's fence. So he remembers that very clearly, doing that, because I asked him. The next thing on our program tonight, we're going to turn it over to our artists who have brought art, and we really appreciate you bringing your artwork tonight to share with us. And I'm going to call you up, and you can go over by your art piece, and I can take the mic over there, and you can tell a little bit about your art. It's just totally wonderful that November 8th is Jefferson City Art Club Day. Let's give ourselves a big hand.
Another big hand.
Now I would like to turn the program back to our members and our guests. And I would like to go around each table, and if you're a member of the Jefferson City Art Club, and if you brought a guest, would you introduce them? Let's start over here with this table over here. Fred, would you bring them?
Yeah, introduce my wife, I guess. I'm Fred Schomer. This is my wife, Diane. We recently celebrated our 40th wedding anniversary.
I'm Larry Carver, former president of the Jefferson City Art Club. My wife Cindy is former vice president. It's been a while since we attended this, but it's nice to come back and see everybody again. So thanks everybody.
My name's Karen Brooks. I'm a member as of tonight. I joined because I wanted to find out where art is going in Jefferson City. These are my guests, Lisa and Julie Jones. They're artistic also, and they are art appreciators.
Well, welcome to the Jefferson City Art Club as our new member. Thank you for joining.
I'm Carol Collier. I've been a member, I think, for 7 or 8 years, something like that. My husband, Tom, he's my critique. He critiques me every week.
Oh, my name is Karen Hassel. I've only been a member of 2 years. My area of art is calligraphy, and I've spent my entire adult life in San Francisco, and I'm a charter member of the San Francisco Bay Area Friends of Calligraphy, and I'm very proud to be with a group of people that were part of the renaissance of calligraphy in the United States in the early 1970s.
Thank you.
I'm Roberta Dunkel. I've been a member of the Art Club at least 30 years. And my main emphasis in art probably is watercolor, but I like to dabble in all mediums, this and that.
I'm Roberta's husband.
Maurice Fisher. I've been a member for 2 months now. I do stained glass, but I appreciate all kinds of art, and I enjoy looking at it and understanding it, and this is my husband, Rich.
Welcome.
I'm Vivian Carlisle. I've been a member a number of years, I'm not sure how long. And my main medium is watercolor, but I enjoy all forms of visual art.
I'm here as Jerry told me about it, so I'm here to see all my friends and meet you people.
My name is Lainey Strange. I've been a member, I was sitting there adding it up, 26 years. I joined right after I got out of college. Janet Maurer is the one that introduced me to the club. We used to be neighbors when I first moved to Jeff City, and I'm a former president of the art club, and my main medium is colored pencil, and more recently I've been dabbling a lot with acrylics too. So, and I'm really enjoying. We got a great crowd tonight. I'm really enjoying it.
As I can say, my main medium is acrylics.
I'm Janice Bergen, and I just added it up after she did. I've been here 24 years. And 4 years I was president out of that 24 years. But I love art. This is my husband, Bill. He's put up with it all these years. And my oil paintings are my number one, and glass fusing, and then I do dabble in everything. And I love the art club.
My name is Diana Fowler, and I've been a member of Jefferson City Art Club for, I don't know, several years. And I love Jefferson City Art Club. You sent me a get well card because I'd been ill, and thank you. And my medium is oil. And I have with me my beloved husband, Don Fowler.
Okay, now comes the part of our program for the gifting, and I'm going to call up Janice Virgin to do that.
Okay, so some people brought a gift. The people that brought a gift, I think they're supposed to be in this little pile, and the ones that didn't are here, but we brought some extra gifts. So we're going to draw names from the people that brought one, and then we'll draw from the ones as kind of like door prizes. For one, we're going to give a free year of membership.
To the Jefferson City Art.
Do you want to come up help me?
Sure, yes.
Or do you need to stay there? Okay, so he's going to draw one of each bucket. And then we'll pick from that. One from each bucket. And whoever we pick will get a free membership. So then
behind the hands and someone picks someone up to pick a hand.
you can let the man pick.
Oh, wait a minute.
Take your right hand.
Your right hand now. Don't be changing.
Wait a minute. I think I've got three. Wait a minute. I've got three here. They stuck together. I think I've got. I felt. I'm not changing hands. Well, I've got
The right hand.
the
she
right
said.
hand.
Okay, so this will be a free membership for next year, Carrie Turgeon. Free
This is a
membership.
guest.
Yeah.
And so you get to pick a gift.
And you can pick a gift.
What?
No, but she gets a free membership for a year.
Oh my gosh!
I get to be a member of the art club?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
That wasn't any magic. I can't believe it.
Okay, so when I draw your name, you come and we kind of got things where you can see what they are, but a couple people had theirs in their bags. I don't know.
Oh, that was.
Okay, so the first person is Sharon Lukanoff. So you get to pick something.
Thank you, Janice, for doing the gifting part of the program. Let's give Janice a big hand for what she did. Okay, now I'm going to bring back up our president, Sharon Lukanoff, and she's going to conclude our evening for us tonight.
I want to thank everybody for coming and celebrating this 116th birthday of ours for the art club. And all your paintings are wonderful. All the displays that we've got here are great. And I want to mention too that for the state fair, on the top 50, there were 5
Yes.
Jeff City Art Club members that made it to the top 50. And I think that's amazing just in itself.
That's amazing. Everyone.
And we will have the snacks out there for a little while yet. This concludes about 9 o'clock. I think we've got a few minutes yet to socialize and talk about whatever we want to talk about and use the 3D glasses. And at the conclusion, after everybody's done, have a safe trip home. Hope you come back to the next year's Fling. Thank you, Mary Turgeon, for being here. That's wonderful. I'm glad you came.
Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me, and I also want to say thank you for allowing me to be an official member of the club. I wasn't expecting that. I'm so excited. I never thought I'd be a real member of the art club. So I really love art, and I guess now that I'm officially a member, I didn't bring a piece, but now there's some pressure on me here. I better get busy. But I will say that I do have a piece of artwork. You can find it on social media. Actually, if you go to Mike Kehoe's Facebook page, not his lieutenant governor page, but his personal page, his one of the pictures that's on the profile page is the fireworks capital, and that is an original painting that I did. And he purchased it at an auction, a downtown association auction. bought it before he was ever elected. It's hung in Carl Vogel's office at the Capitol when the late great Carl Vogel was senator. And then Mike Kehoe ended up taking that office when he became senator. And now it's still hanging in the Capitol in the Lieutenant Governor's office. So actually, I'm going to brag, I actually have a piece of art hanging there. So if you're ever on the second floor, or next time you're in the Capitol on the second floor, pop into Lieutenant Governor Kehoe's office. He's a great supporter of the arts and loves art. So now I get to share too, since I'm an official member. So anyway, I'm really excited to be part of the art club. I love watching your art, and the best part was hearing the stories of inspiration behind them. I love that, and hearing the technique and all the excitement in your voices when you talked about them. So I'm really honored now to be an official member, so thank you.
This is our group, our band tonight, the Sweet Charlottes. And I know we know them as the Sweet Charlottes, but before they do their song, I would like for each one of them to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Becky Fredrickson.
I'm Regina Knauer.
I'm Dawn Strutman. But we're all named Charlotte. We are the Sweet Charlottes.
What those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal? She got a turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other bows. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into 5 foot 2, she's covered in fur. She's got diamond rings and all those things. Bet your life it isn't her. Could she run? Could she woo? Could she, could she, could she, could has anybody seen my gal? When a dee dee doo 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 Could she love? Could she woo? Could she, could she, could she, could has anybody seen? Has anybody seen? Has anybody seen my gal?
Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. It's been fun. You're a great audience.
Thank you so much.